Cause Junko Enoshima is... Junko Enoshima is... right the fuck here. So, is this Tsumugi in cosplay, or is this genuine? Is this actually? Has it always been Junko? Junko's dead. I'm going to go on the assumption that it's Tsumugi in cosplay. Sorry to keep you waiting. Because I'm gonna keep her voice, because yeah, it's just the cosplayer. Even if nobody was waiting, even if it makes you go, wait, what? Again? The Diva of Despair takes the stage once more. Junko Enoshima, the 53rd. The 53rd? The 53rd. There you have it. Once again, the mastermind is Junko Enoshima.
Junko Enoshima, the 53rd?
Tsumugi, what's the matter? Aren't you Tsumugi Shirogane? Our friend who survived with us?
Sorry about that. You can go ahead and forget about Tsumugi Shirogane. Cause I'm just a character. You know, a lie. Sorry to all our fans out there. If any of you even exist, that is.
Lie?
Tsumugi Shirogane was nothing more than a cover for me, the mastermind. Calling her your friend. Oh, it's laughable, really. Really, I'm gonna laugh. Are you serious? You're just a mastermind behind this? But why? That face and that voice, it's just like...
Junko Enoshima!
I know, right? Oh, does it make you fall into despair? I know they said voice. I'm going to keep going on the assumption that this is just Tsumugi. So I'm going to keep the voice. Well, does it? No, that's not possible. Junko Enoshima's dead.
Why did you call yourself the 53rd?
As history repeats itself, so does Junko Enoshima.
No.
As you can see, I am a perfect reproduction of Junko Enoshima. So, you're just a freak pretending to be Junko Enoshima, huh? No, a perfect reproduction. Perfect reproductions are exactly the same as the original.
Her logic is impossible to follow, much like the real Junko Enoshima's.
Whatever it is, you're the actual mastermind of this killing game, right? So if we kill you, then that'll be the end, correct? Oh, don't say mean things like that. Besides, killing me never ends the game.
It never ends the game. What do you mean?
She's bluffing. Let's just kill her and get it over with.
Wait, if force is unnecessary, it should wait until after we see what...
Wait,
If force is necessary, it should wait until after we see what she...
no need, Kibo, because this class trial is over. What, it's already over? But I just showed up. You killed Kaede and Monokuma covered it up with a false narrative. Class trials are rigged, and this whole game is illegitimate. Oh, that, right. Yeah, I definitely messed up that. I definitely messed that up. Sorry about that. So? So? Is that all you have to say?
The viewers won't accept that kind of apology. You're gonna stop the killing game.
Eh? The viewers? It seems like you're on the wrong track, so let me explain. Okay, so first, I'll start with the event that inspired me to plan this killing game. That was about the time the meteorite impact started intensifying.
But she just started some big story on her own.
I knew of Hope's Peak Academy's Gopher project, and my inner Junko told me. Crushing that Gopher project, humanity's last hope, would be the perfect despair. That's when I took over the killing game I devised. I first was selected as humanity's last hope to play my killing game. And then I took the name Tsumugi Shirogane and sneaked in amongst them. Did Kyukichi know about this? Wasn't he a remnant of despair? He was your comrade, right? Huh? Comrade? Junko Enoshima doesn't have comrades. I It's like you don't need a remote after you've thrown out the TV, right? The remnants of despair are just a bunch of despair fanboys and fangirls. But I am despair itself. I am a god of despair. Kokichi was just one of my believers. A god wouldn't be comrades with one of their believers, right?
And Kokichi didn't know your true identity either.
What a hopeless existence he led. To the end, he had no idea the object of his worship was right under his nose.
I don't care about your story. Tell us about the people watching. Who is this killing game being shown to? Where are the survivors of humanity?
There's nobody watching. Huh? We were the last 16 people alive, you know. Who could be watching? Humanity is gone. No, you're lying. This isn't being shown to anyone. I care so much about rules. You're the one who keeps talking about making the game interesting. For whom? That was just part of my perfect reproduction. Your what? I just perfectly reproduced my own killing game is all. Just like the old Junko. The original was meant to be shown, so that's how I made mine.
You just wanted to recreate the past killing game? That's it?
Yep, that's it. There are no survivors of humanity. Things are just as you recalled. That is the truth of the Ultimate Academy killing game. No, that's wrong. Oh dear, I am so surprised. Maybe we all remember that there's no one left out there. But how do we know our memories are real? Huh? What do you mean by that? You think your memories are wrong? There's something that's been bothering me about our memories. Here, look at this book.
The complete history of Hope's Peak Academy.
This book contains years of research about Hope's Peak Academy. Nothing would indicate this book is a prop. I believe the information here is accurate. But there's a lot written in here that differs from our memories.
What is different?
To know that for certain, I'll need everyone's help. I want you all to tell me everything that you remember about Hope's Peak Academy.
We just need to talk about what we remember from Hope's Peak. Okay.
So it started with the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That event originated at Hope's Peak Academy, inspiring wars and terrorism around the world. It would not be hyperbole to say that that event brought despair to all mankind.
And it was all caused by a single high school girl.
Yeah, it was me! Junko Enoshima enrolled at Hope's Peak Academy as the ultimate fashionista. But my real identity was the ultimate despair. In order to cover the world in despair, I put my plans... Wait a minute, something doesn't add up here.
Huh? I detect no discrepancy in my memory banks.
Yes, everything is just... we just said is just like we remember it. But it doesn't match what's written in the history of Hope's Peak Academy. I'll determine exactly why later. For now, I need to identify the discrepancy. So you're gonna play Spot the Difference. Point out what everyone is mistaken about in their memories of Hope's Peak Academy. Alright, time to play some Danganronpa trivia. Oh god. Okay, what we got? Okay, well, the biggest, most hostile event and tragic event in human history. The event that originated at Hope's Peak Academy, inspiring war and terrorism around the world. The cause of all that despair was just a single high school girl, a student of Hope's Peak Academy, dealt with despair Junko Enoshima. I did everything in my power to spread despair over the entire world. Something about that statement doesn't match what I read about Hope's Peak Academy. Was it really just one high school girl who started the whole thing? It originated, inspiring war and terrorism around the world, all that despair. Boom! Don't know why I never use the freeze button more often. I keep forgetting about it. I keep saying I forget about it, and then I forget about it again. What high school girl started the tragedy of the ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima? At least that's what I remember, but that's not what this book says. Ultimate despair doesn't just refer to Junko and Oshima. It refers to a group and the movement that came after. To put it simply, there's more to ultimate despair than Junko and Oshima. This is the first time I've heard about this. Wasn't Junko the ultimate despair? Oh, of course, yeah, what happened, what we were told in the second game, right?
That's what I recall as well, that the label should only apply to her.
Coincidences sure are scary. Everyone misremembered the same thing.
Coincidence? Misremembered?
No, it's not coincidence. I know there's a difference. That's not all. There are other discrepancies I'd like to point out. But does it even matter? I'm bored already. Just shut up.
So let's continue where we left off. Junko resorted to different tactics to cover the world with despair. The killing game between the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy, for example.
They were locked up and forced into the killing game by the ultimate despair.
They weren't locked up, were they? No, they chose to stay. They chose to hide. But boo-hoo. And I, the one who started it all, died. Events were set in motion. And the world began to move towards restoration. And the fight between the Future Foundation and the remnants of despair raged on. But the worst case scenario was avoided. Yay, a happy ending. Not yet. There are more points that conflict with that history. I'll point those out next. Okay. History of Hope's Peak. The biggest, most tragic events in the history of human history because Junko had prepared countless ways of spreading despair. It's the killing game of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy. They, the ultimate despair, were held prisoner by and forced into the killing game. Oh, I have some bad news about that. The events that my death set in motion are only reaching their climax. The remnants of despair and the Future Foundation are still fighting, but for now we've avoided the worst of it. It's different from our memories after all, because they were all here of their own will. So which one am I shooting here? The killing game of the 78th class peak. That one. It wasn't the ultimate despair that shot the 78th class in Hope's Peak Academy. It was the class themselves. They shut themselves in.
Shut themselves in?
Why would they shut themselves in? It has to do with the Hope's Peak Academy shelter project. During the tragedy, the 78th class trapped themselves inside Hope's Peak Academy for protection.
So in memory of the 78th class being trapped by the ultimate despair.
Are you saying our memories are wrong? It just means those documents were written half-assed. There's no need to worry about it. Your memories are all correct. What you've been saying isn't consistent. First you said it was just coincidence. Oh, is that so? Let's just move on. I want to talk about one more thing from our memories. It's about the rebuilt Hope's Peak Academy that we're attending.
What about Hope's Peak Academy? What about Hope's Peak Academy?
There's no doubt that the 16 of us were students at Hope's Peak Academy. We heard it had been rebuilt and was accepting applications for talented students again. And so we gathered about the brand new Hope's Peak Academy.
Since Hope's Peak Academy was large, we were all in separate classes. But there's no doubt we were students of the new school. Just like I thought, there's something wrong there. But why? Why are our memories so different? Right. History of Hope's Peak. Hope's Peak Academy was rebuilt. And with that, the recruitment of talented students resumed. When we found out, we came to the new Hope's Peak Academy, and Hope's Peak Academy was a huge school. Which is why we were all in different classes. But we're all the same. That's right, we were all students of Hope's Peak Academy. Ah! Damn it. Taking applications for talented students, that's not what the book says. What is going on here? He built... What's that? With that... That one? Okay. Good job I didn't miss then with that last one. We remember Hope's Peak Academy taking applications from talented students. But that's not what's written here. The Academy did not take applications. All of their students were scouted. That's right.
Scouted? I've never heard that.
I wasn't scouted. I applied to Hope's Peak Academy on my own.
Me too. I chose to come to Hope's Peak. At least that's what I remember. Are you saying we're remembering it wrong?
Well, this book's just wrong. Researchers make mistakes too.
Maybe so, but I'm not getting all this just from the book. There are other evidence as well.
Other what?
The killing game we're in now is one that began with Hope's Peak Academy. So this is the third game, after Hope's Peak and Jabberwock Island. But remember what Rintaro said.
Well, the truth is, this isn't your first killing game. You're the ultimate survivor. You survived the last killing game.
So, but Rintaro's name wasn't listed among past participants in this game. Is that why she's called Junko the 53rd? Is this like the 53rd killing game that's happened? That would explain why she's called Junko Enoshima the 53rd. And it would also explain, obviously, that Rintaro's been in a game that we aren't aware of. He was not present at the two killing games that Junko orchestrated. Then, which killing game did Rintaro participate in? I'm not entirely sure, but it's clearly inconsistent, isn't it? And the inconsistencies don't stop there. Kokichi's account is also suspect.
Kokichi's account is inconsistent too?
Oh, an inconsistency? Do tell. We remember Kokichi's a remnant of despair. But I don't think that's true. He wasn't a remnant of despair. He wasn't a remnant of despair?
That's impossible. He was definitely a remnant of despair. The remnants of despair were the ones who tried to stop the Gopher Project. And Kokichi was their leader. If he was the one leading the remnants of despair, then he must have been second only to the ultimate despair herself.
Yeah, he loved me more than anyone, like an obsessed fan hiding in the bushes. So where's your proof he wasn't a remnant of despair? The proof that Kokichi isn't a remnant of despair. Kokichi's motive video? The motive video we found in Kokichi's dorm room.
Kokichi, the ultimate supreme leader. They caused mayhem and the world over as the leader of the secret organization, DICE. And by mayhem, I mean petty non-violent crimes and harmless pranks. Anyway, Kokichi had 10 loyal goons working for him. These goons were like friends and family, the most important people in his life.
An organization centered around petty crimes, one that forbids murder. And in addition to that, the group was only 10 people. That's far too few to be the same group that tried to sabotage the Gopher Project. Meaning that whatever group Kokichi was a part of is not the remnants of despair. His motive video clearly contradicts our memories. The memory we have of Kokichi being a remnant has to be false. You mean he wasn't a remnant of despair? That's not possible.
Come to think of it, we never actually heard it directly from him.
But it's still not possible. Kokichi didn't tell us because he wasn't exposed to that flashback light. And neither was Kaito. Junko? Help? Despair? Kaito didn't appear to know anything about the remnants of despair or Junko Enoshima.
If we'd been exposed to it, maybe we'd know the truth.
Maybe it's better that they weren't. I think the people who were affected by the flashback light were wrong.
What do you mean?
All of these weird inconsistencies are from memories we got from the flashback lights.
So the flashback lights are the cause?
You found the classroom that makes all the flashback lights, right, Shuichi? Yes, and I noticed something strange about it. I actually did a little experimenting with the device hidden in the room. It allowed you to select the memory that a flashback light would recover. However, some of the memories were inconsistent with each other. One might say there are survivors, but another would say there are no survivors. Bizarre, right? The flashback lights allegedly help us recover our memories. We're supposed to remember the truth that we forgot, and there should only be one truth. But then, having the option to recover contradictory memories doesn't make sense.
Then what are you saying?
Huh?
The flashback light isn't for recovering lost memories, is that what you're saying?
Then what was it for? What was it for, huh?
You won't tell them. What are the flashback lights for?
What are the flashback lights used for? Why can you select different memories? And what does it mean if those memories contradict each other? If I put all the pieces together, it all makes sense. We'll be able to say the real truth. Hangman's Gambit. Alright, let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, I'm just gonna guess here. Implant. A N. Where's T? Where's a T? T. Got there in the end. So we're planting false memories. Yes, that's it. The flashback light isn't supposed to help us remember anything. It's a tool for implanting false memories.
Implanting memories?
Yeah, the memories you could select for the flashback light weren't our real memories. They were memories to be implanted inside us. That's why the contents of those memories contradict each other. Once we're exposed to a flashback light, those memories become the truth to us.
So the memories we recovered with the flashback lights were...
Not real. They were all false memories. They were all lies.
Lies? Oh, what a horrible truth. If the memories from the flashback lights are lies, then everything was a lie. All the suspense and foreshadowing was for nothing. Can you believe it? It's like everything that happened didn't matter at all.
And that is what it means.
Huh?
Lies are just like snowballs. The more you roll them, the bigger they get. The bigger they are, the more fun and shocking it is when they're revealed. That's why everything up till now has been lies. That's the truth. The memories from the flashback lights were just lies.
It's just as Shuichi said, the flashback lights are not for recovering lost memories. The tools for implanting new ones. The light they emit is actually information that has been converted to light waves. The light is beamed directly into the brain, causing deja vu sort of phenomenon. The brain gets confused and thinks the info it has just received happened in the past.
We're just confused. For example, your memories of being students at Hope's Peak Academy. Fake! You guys don't have anything to do with Hope's Peak Academy. None of us were ever students there. It was only a fake memory. We're not students from Hope's Peak. Yep, that was all fake. Looking back, it was a mistake to have you remember Hope's Peak. I didn't originally plan on giving you those memories, but I was in a rush and overlooked all those inconsistencies, so you figured it all out. Haha, it's hopelessly the worst. So that's why Kokichi had to die. Good job, Mr. Detective. You got it. The only reason we thought Kokichi was a remnant was because of the flashback lights. But he did say that he was the leader of a cult organization. That was a lie he invented himself. He wanted to be the mastermind. He wanted us to believe it. That's why he lied.
Anyway, I gotta confess. You know that cult I mentioned earlier? The leader is me.
Huh?
Which means the mastermind who snuck Monokuma onto the arcades. Me.
He usurped the mastermind's role, but in doing so he became a thorn in their side. So to get rid of that hindrance, the mastermind played along with the lie. The mastermind manipulated us into thinking Kokichi was a remnant of despair. At the same time, having everyone remember Hope's Peak Academy made you guys target him because you thought he was a remnant of despair.
You were using the flashback lights to control us?
Then the reason I tried to kill Kokichi was...
You were being controlled by false memories, like putty in the mastermind's hands. But Maki wasn't the only one being controlled. You all were. Remember when Kokichi revealed the truth of the outside world? You all got so depressed you couldn't even focus on the killing game.
Wait, then you made us to make us recover from that, you...
Yep. I gave you memories of Hope's Peak Academy students, the symbol of hope.
So you could all face despair.
You controlled us with that fake memory.
Well, it wasn't just that memory. It was all of them up until now. New mysteries and truths turn to motivation. Motivation drives a story. Everything from the flashback lights was just motivation to move you forward. But I guess it was fake motivation.
You idiots kept getting joked around by meaningless lies.
The class trial was like that too, wasn't it? Why was it you were so motivated to do it? Because you got a memory from one of the flashback lights, right? Was that also a memory used to control us? Hey, what was it you guys remember from it again? At first you ran away from the Gopher Project, humanity's last hope. But then you bravely chose to accept your fate. You took on all the wishes of your friends and family. And now you remember how you got here. You remember that you're all being entrusted with the world's hope, right? Remembering the weight of that hope should have made you feel stronger. I have to escape. I'll never give up. I won't be defeated by the mastermind. Even though Kaito and Kokichi were gone, and Kibo started to go berserk. You guys didn't give up hope. You decided to face this killing game, right? You were controlling our emotions. Even our resolve to defeat the mastermind. This is a killing game. A death game where emotions run like blood. If the participants aren't trying their best to live, it's just not very exciting.
All the memories were fake. Then, what was everything till now? That memory, and 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 that... If they were all fake memories, then...
We all died for nothing?
Where are we? Why are we in this killing game?
Yeah, who knows? My plans for Mankind's last killing game kinda just fell apart. So figure out why on your own. This is the class trial after all. Then who are you? I don't know who you are. Huh? What's not to understand? I became me. What about that don't you get? If this killing game is connected to Hope's Peak Academy, then I believe you. This is certainly the work of someone carrying on Junko Enoshima's will. But we have nothing to do with Hope's Peak, so you can't be Junko. So who the hell are you? Hey Makoto. I'm me, no one else. What?
What is this?
Huh? You know him, don't you? He was in He was in the Jabberwock Island killing game.
Hajime. That wasn't... Makoto was the first one. He's Hajime.
I'm Hajime Hinata.
Is that what we mean? What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm just cosplaying.
Cosplaying?
Yeah, this is just cosplay. But it's not just normal cosplay, because I could perfectly replicate the character.
No, your voice doesn't sound the same. Not to me it doesn't.
Check it out, even my voice sounds exactly the same.
Is Junko in a Shiba also?
Yes, it's my cosplay.
So she was a cosplayer. Yeah, it was a cosplay. Interesting power.
I could perfectly reproduce a number of characters and actually become them. This is the true talent of the ultimate cosplayer.
Number of characters.
How could she cosplay as students of Hope's Peak Academy? Because Sumugi told us...
That's what cosplay is supposed to be in the first place. Lately, some people prefer to cosplay as non-fictional characters, which is unforgivable. It's so unforgivable that I break out in cospox if I even attempt it. Ah, you remembered. Yeah, that's exactly right. So then, what does this mean?
What?
If what I said was the truth, then Hope's Peak Academy was...
What Hope's Peak Academy was? If Sumugi can cosplay as them, there's only one possibility. It doesn't exist. What? It's fictional. It's all fictional? Fictional.
The biggest, most awful... Alright, Bacula. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history never happened. Hope's Peak, the future foundation, and the remnants of despair do not exist. Because it's all fiction. None of it actually happened in the real world. All of those events took place within a fictional world known as Danganronpa.
Is this a massive fourth wall break here?
Danganronpa.
Danganronpa? What? What are you even talking about?
What? You've never heard of Danganronpa? We're all characters in it.
So, the first two games are games in that world?
That's right. Me, that nasty peg barf, and everyone else are all fictional.
Hold on, then Hope's Peak Academy doesn't exist?
Nope, it's all because it's fiction. Doesn't exist in the real world.
What? Didn't see that coming.
Isn't that surprising? Yeah, up till now you thought fiction was fact. But fiction is just fiction. Danganronpa is just fiction. This whole Danganronpa story was just stuffed into your memories. For that reason, you all believed that work of fiction was, in fact, reality. And that's how we put on a cosplay performance for everyone to see. A cosplay performance of the whole wide Danganronpa world.
Cosplay of the whole wide world.
It's a good thing I decided to just keep her voice, because I wouldn't remember all these characters' voices.
So, this was all fake? Everything was made up? The whole time, we thought it was real?
Did you think the ultimate cosplayer's talent was only limited to characters? It'd be kinda lame if all I could do... It'd be kinda lame if that was all the big bad mastermind could do. I can do far more than that. I can cosplay the world itself.
So, she's just an obsessed fan of the games that's decided that she's going to copy Junko. I'm not sure how I feel about that, quite honestly.
So if you want to make me your enemy, then your enemy is the world of Danganronpa itself.
Danganronpa itself? But why? Why would you do this? Why make us think it's real?
Well, duh. It's all played a killing game. This is the world of Danganronpa, you know. No shit, we're playing a killing game. But it's not just any killing game. It's a killing game that takes place in the real world, propped up by fiction. In other words, it's the ultimate real fiction.
Ultimate real fiction?
But if it's fiction, if everything isn't real, then the world being in ruins is also fiction, right? The world outside is fine, right? Oh, that's right. Of course. How did you like that scene? Our staff worked very hard on it.
Staff?
There's no need to worry about the people backstage. Anyway, back to our conversation. You guys can just relax. The world hasn't been destroyed. Really? It's not destroyed? So we can all go home and... Nah, that ain't happening.
Why? If the world is still intact, and we have homes to return to...
I told you that ain't happening, you dumb sea urchin headed. Wait, that's me. Monokuma, what's going on?
Do you really want to know? Forget about the world. It wants nothing to do with you. The walls of this academy are your world now. The outside world is of no concern to you. The audience certainly agrees with me. Isn't that right, you guys?
Audience? I don't know how to feel about basically saying, yeah, this entire first two games are fiction. I mean, yeah, okay, I get the fiction, yeah, but... So what's all this then? Is everybody watching this? Is this like a Truman Show thing? First, my husband Oshuichi, Kyoko's my waifu. What? Who are these people? They've been watching this killing game transpire. Of course, those you see here are only a fraction of our total viewers. Watching us? It's just like Shuichi said. This was all arranged because people want to see it. So this was all a show. This whole killing game. Yeah, everyone in this whole peaceful world watches this show. Peaceful world. The outside world is peace itself. There's no despair or wars and... Achoo! All the people in this peaceful world are straight up crazy for this killing game. Wait, why would a peaceful world need a game like... It's because the world is so peaceful that this killing game is necessary. It is so very peaceful, and it is so very boring. With so much peace, people have become bored. They need stimulation. Where's Peko? I haven't seen her replicate Peko yet. We created this ultimate real fiction so Danganronpa could fulfill that need. Every person in the outside world watching this is a huge Danganronpa fan. Everyone loves the killing games, as killing game is for everyone. So it's everyone's killing school semester. This killing game is the latest entry in Danganronpa. The long-awaited sequel that everyone has been waiting for. This is the truth of the killing game. Isn't it the ultimate real fiction? We were forced to play some fictional killing game?
Danganronpa!
So wait, are these people actually dead or...
You know this way too late. There's no Danganronpa without Monokuma. Since I'm here, that means this is Danganronpa.
Right. Okay. What is this?
Can't you tell? It's the title of the current Danganronpa you guys are playing, or doing.
A testament to the unquenchable thirst this blood-soaked world has for Danganronpa.
What do you mean?
Danganronpa's gone on so long because the whole world enjoys and supports it. Huh? How long has it gone on? Did you forget what season of Danganronpa this is? You guys are dumber than ants. Shuichi, what do you think? What? What number killing game is this? What season do you think we're on? 53. That's okay, fair enough. Yeah. And if that's not enough of a hint, just feast your eyes below my belt. What killing game is this? What number Danganronpa is this? You can tell from the logo. Then this killing game is Hangman Gambit. Okay, I was just looking at 53, I'm guessing. There's 3. Where's 5? Where's a 5? 5, 3. That's probably the hardest one I've ever had to do with that one. Okay, it's certainly a twist for the... Yeah. Could this be the 53rd one? Also, it does throw into the thing, I'm guessing there won't be any more Danganronpas after this. Considering they've just basically... Yeah.
Ding ding, correct. This is the 53rd season of Danganronpa. In other words, Danganronpa V3's official name is Danganronpa 53. Starting with Helm's Peak Academy arc in Danganronpa 1, 2 and then 3.
Final Danganronpa, Dream Danganronpa, Shin Danganronpa, The Return of Danganronpa, Medical Danganronpa, Anniversary Danganronpa.
The seasons just kept coming, and with it came more killing games. Until it has transcended games and anime to become the ultimate real fiction. And now, we're in the 53rd season of Danganronpa.
The 53rd season? What, did the letter in there throw you off? Well, I guess that happens. But isn't it just rad how it looks like the letter, but it's really just a number? Our title is the 53rd, and this is the 53rd game we have masterminded. It was supposed to be a hint, but whatever, I'm over it.
So who's running this show?
Since this is the 53rd season, one would expect to see a multitude of characters. But you only have memories from the first 2, so you wouldn't recognise any others. That's why I've limited myself to only cosplaying at Hope's Peak's characters. Is it sinking in yet? This killing game is just the 53rd season of Danganronpa. The 53rd season, 53rd Danganronpa. Trapped in a fictional Danganronpa-inspired world and forced to play the killing game. That is what the world desired from you. So yes, I'm the mastermind, but the real mastermind forcing you to do this is... the people of the outside world. The people of the outside world are the ones who are forcing you to do this.
So it's like Battle Royale or... what was the American... The Condemned? Something like that.
The people who are forcing you to do this.
The whole world is the real mastermind?
The reason I made this world, the reason you guys did the killing game. It's all because the outside world wants it, you know. It's not just me. It's everyone involved in this project.
Project?
What? You don't know what that is? Is your brain leaking oil or something? The ones managing this killing game aren't psychos like the remnants of despair. They're literal managers. Literally. So I want to hear your best guess. What company is running the show?
What company? I don't know.
Team Danganronpa. The creators of the game. Team Danganronpa? Yeah, the company that makes Danganronpa is called Team Danganronpa. You guys are behind in your studies. The audience knew the answer right away. It's in the title credits at the start too. There's Pecco.
Yeah, so this is taking a hard right from where I expected it to go.
So the first two games didn't exist, didn't happen. Well, you know what I mean when I say that. And the third game... So are the people dying in the third game, or is... I don't know, I'm trying to think of how this works. So... Also... Oh yeah, they dealt with Despair Girls as well, the spin-offs. What's there's the anime, which I haven't gotten around to watching yet because I wasn't sure if it did the games or not. I've only seen the first season of the anime. So, next Danganronpa 4. Okay, and there's the Final Fantasy one and Persona and yeah, all these other references. But yeah, so were we forced into doing this, or did we apply? Story is not over. A new killing game will begin again. Team Danganronpa. Yeah, so did we apply for this? And that would be, so it's like the second game, they were implanted with memories of being ultimates. I'm also a part of Team Danganronpa. We make the finest killing in the entertainment. Everyone enjoys our work so much. And our newest project is Danganronpa 53, Killing Harmony.
The heart-pounding killing game, brought to life by Ultimate Real Fiction.
Shut up. Shut up. You created an entire fictional world to make us do this fictional killing game. No matter how many false memories we've been implanted with, we aren't fictional. You're sure about that? What?
Either way, I don't want to do this anymore. Let me go home already.
That's impossible. Didn't I tell you that you have no homes to go back to?
What? Why not?
Because you're just like us. You only exist within the world of Danganronpa. Just like you. Still don't get it. You just need to ask yourselves one question. Who the hell are you guys? Who are we? Who are we? Fictional characters? No, the same brothers like you. Yes, that's right. You're all fictional too. Huh? You're just fictional characters created solely for this killing game. Nothing we can do about it, I'm afraid. Danganronpa's that kind of property. What are you saying?
We're not fictional. We're living, breathing people.
Your material existence is a fabrication, independent of your actual flesh and blood. Nice to see Gundam back. Yep, you're all fictional. You guys are out there beyond the fourth wall. Already knew that, right? You all didn't look like this when you first came to the Ultimate Academy. Those were your true selves. Now you're just all fictional characters. That's the truth. That's the truth? Then, our real identities, our true identity, normal people. You're just normal, average, everyday people with no ultimate talent whatsoever. What? When you guys came to this academy for the first time, you were just boring, everyday high school students. You were average students with no talent, just like me. But boring everyday characters have no right to be in Danganronpa. So you were all made more suitable for your new roles. Everyone remembered thanks to the first flashback light. You were all given personalities, talents, and upbringings to create your characters. Much like the delightful documentary Making a Murderer. It was at that point that the prologue of the story began. Which means your ultimate talents are just all fiction. Our talents as well. Yep, your talents are a bunch of lies. I mean, they suited you to a certain extent, but mostly in a placebo sort of effect sort of way. Kinda like a form of auto-suggestion. You know, like if you do it, it'll all work out. But it's not just your talents, it's your personalities, families, memories. It's all fiction created by the flashback light. Can you really say you're not fictional now? Even if your body is real, your identities, personalities, talents and past are all fiction. Can you really say none of this fictional is now?
Wait a minute. What are you babbling about? Our identities, personalities, talents and past are all fictional? That's stupid.
It's not stupid. Isn't this what you all wanted?
We wanted this?
Yeah, you wouldn't remember, but you guys were all from the outside world. It's not strange at all that you'd want to be a part of the show you love.
So they actively joined it? No way. You said we wanted to participate in this killing game? It's not possible. How could we ever...
Please everyone, take a look at this.
So we're all just regular people wanting to be part of the show. Number 154. My name is... I've always been such a huge fan of Danganronpa and always wanted to be in one. If I were a contestant, I would want to be an ultimate detective. I know there have been a few in the past, and I've always loved those characters. So I would want to be one of them. So that explains why there's more than one ultimate detective. But I don't have to be a detective. I'll be anything to be part of the show. And I mean that. Anything. I'd do anything to be a part of Danganronpa. I promise if I get selected, I will work as hard as I can. I will come up with the best, most gruesome murders, I promise. Everyone will love it. And the ultimate detective hasn't beaten the blackened yet, so sure I can do that. I'm also thinking about the perfect punishment for an ultimate detective. So, all these characters are nutters. What was that? Wasn't that you, Shuichi? No, it can't be. I'd never say something like...
You wouldn't say that now, but this is who you were. This is you before you became who you are now.
What?
When we saw your audition tape, we had a flash of inspiration. The weakest ultimate detective ever. Wouldn't it be great to see him grow? And that's why we made your character and had you join the gang. The rest of you are no different. You auditioned and were selected as well.
Auditioned?
Yeah, you were all so excited when you were selected. I believe it was right after you all received your ultimate wardrobe. Huh? What am I wearing?
Yeah. Ultimates? Really? The memory. Huh. You mean... So right from the very beginning, you mean you were selected?
We got picked? Really? Alright.
Huh.
Really? I'm selected for it too?
So, we really said that?
That's a lie. I have no memory of that.
You just forgot is all, because the flashback light we used on you. The people you used to be are gone. You're fictional characters now. Do you finally understand? We were all flesh and blood, fictional characters. So you got nowhere to return. All that stuff's fiction too.
Well, my friends and family. My whole life before coming here.
All fiction. That's what a backstory is. You can't go back home, because there is no such place. Just like how there's no Togami Corporation in the real world. The only place we fictional characters can live is in this fictional world. Only in this world. Only in Danganronpa. Only in this world. Yes, the place you're actually trapped inside is the Danganronpa world. That's why you guys can't leave this place.
So how are we trapped in this world then?
Is this just... yeah. That's why your only option is to continue the killing game here. You're all fictional characters created to kill each other. It's what the world wants.
So what happens with the two winners then?
That's why there's nowhere to run.
Enough. I don't want to know anything else. I've had enough.
Ah, that reaction. Could it be you fell into despair? At times like these you need to look to your friends for support. However, all your friends are fictional too. For example, even Kaito's illness was given to him as part of his character.
What?
I was the one who came up with that plotline and gave him that virus. I was also the one who came up with the plotline where you fell for Kaito.
What are you saying?
Well, what about Tenko? Was she always defending me because...
Because that was her character. It's the same for me too. A character created to bring excitement to the killing game, much like myself. So the killing game swelled with excitement. Even my pants started to swell too.
You're telling us this is all a lie? Even my feelings? Are you saying even those were lies?
Well, if you're going to call fiction a lie, then yes. Everything in this world has a writing credit. All our words and actions are just a bunch of lies. For example, an unbreakable vow of brotherhood is just a simple plotline. You said it, bro. However, that was a splendid plotline. Even that thing Kaiti said that moved Shuichi's heart.
What?
I believe in you, so you should definitely believe in yourself. That was a lie, because the real Kaiti said...
What did the real Kaiti say?
I'm perfect for a killing game. I don't have any faith in humanity. And who could forget Kaito's inspiring line? Don't forget, the impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so. That was a lie, because the real Kaito said... I'm not just gonna be in Danganronpa, I'm gonna kill everybody and win. Once I've got fame and fortune, I don't gotta worry about what's impossible.
So they were all terrible people.
It's all fiction, and it's all a lie. Every single thing that has happened in this killing game is a lie.
It's all a lie? So that, I mean, what about the deaths? Like, the reason we're all here right now is because of them. Because of them, I was able to change. That's why I was trying to live for them too. I was trying so hard to stay positive. But if even that's a lie... Or is this one massive lie to get you to fall into despair? Why am I here? Why did I even survive this long?
This is fiction. There is no greater meaning. No greater meaning to death. No greater meaning to life. It's all fiction. There's no meaning to be found in any of it. Blech, it's so gross I could just barf. Well, I guess it makes sense you wouldn't believe all this stuff. How about that? You in despair yet? It'll be troublesome for us if you don't despair under our rule.
What?
Danganronpa is all about despair. The reason this killing game's so popular, why it's gone on for 53 seasons. That reason is despair. Viewers flock to see your despair.
What's that term? Schadenfreude?
Schadenfreude, whatever the German term is, to take pleasure in other people's suffering. That's why all those people out there look so happy. See? What is this? Despair? Is this despair? Is this what the outside world wants? Is this what they want from us?
No, don't have the energy to yell. Well, yelling for help is useless for fictional characters anyway. It makes the viewers even more depraved and obsessed when they feel sorry for you. They watch, knowing that they shouldn't, just to revel in the depravity of it all. That depravity is the appeal of death games. It's the appeal of this very killing game. It's the appeal of Danganronpa itself.
So what are we supposed to do? Huh? What was that? What are we supposed to do? What's going to happen to us? What are you guys talking about? Aren't you going to ruin a class trial and end the killing games? Go ahead and stop it if you can. Try and stop a world obsessed with it.
There's no way to stop it. It's impossible.
Oh, you're giving up already. It's all a lie, isn't it? Me, everyone here, everyone who died. Everything's a lie, right? I can't fight for a lie, can I? Oh, what's the matter? Are you in despair? No matter how much you grow, Shuichi, you're still weak after all. Now that you know it's all lies, you've gone back to the weak ultimate detective. This pleases us. It's a despair fit for Danganronpa. Well, that was surprisingly disappointing. But I guess it's okay. We're still on script. Everything's a lie. Everything's meaningless. Everything we've done. Everything we've faced together. All of our feelings. Surely that's not how the game ends, is it? Pitch black lies. It doesn't matter how many mysteries you solve. The mysteries were all fiction in the first place. All scripted. It's all over. It's all just a lie anyway. It doesn't matter what you do. It's over now. Bad end. Please don't tell me that I've done something wrong and I could have gotten a good end. Is this the end? Please tell me. I'm asking you. Whenever I was in trouble, my inner voice would always guide me. That guidance is what brought me here. I don't believe that's a mistake. So I will trust it. Please tell me what I should do. This is Kibo, isn't it? Please, tell me your decision. That's right. So who was whispering to Kibo then?